Hello everyone, and welcome to a tutorial on how to install and use FFmpeg for the replay mod to render your clips that you have made. I've had a lot of problems with this in the past, and I know that other people have too, so I thought that a tutorial would be very useful. Just so you know, I am using a voice changer because I don't like sharing my voice on YouTube, sorry, but yeah, so the first thing that you're going to do is go to FFmpeg.org, and if I typed it in the wrong bar, but it'll bring you to this. Then you have to press on download, and you click on this if you're on a Penguin computer. I'm not entirely sure what that is, sorry, but this is Windows and this is a Mac. So, Debian. No, I'm not sure what that is, but this is definitely Windows. So I'm on Windows, and so I'm going to click on this one. It will bring you to these three. Oh, sorry, you have to click on Windows builds, actually. And it gives you all of these options. You should keep the version and the linking the same, static and this long number thing. But the architecture, it depends. If your Windows computer is a 64-bit computer, then click 64-bit, and same for 32-bit. The way that you can find that out is if you right-click on computer, go to properties, and then you can look around for it. Mine says it's a 64-bit operating system, so that means I will click on 64-bit. And now you'll press on download build, which will bring you to your files. Save it somewhere where it's easily accessible. I'm going to do it on my desktop for now. So yeah, you do that, and then you go back to your desktop, wherever you saved it, and extract the files. Extract files. That will turn it into a unzipped folder, and it will give you a folder where you can access it without going into WinRAR or anything like that. Then, you should rename this to just FFmpeg. You don't need anything else, just FFmpeg. And then, there is another link that you have to go to. So if you go to replay mod docs and scroll down to section 1.2, it will show you it has an FFmpeg. So this doesn't always work for everyone, but, or 1.1 for Windows. This doesn't always work for everyone, but typically it does. So next you'll click on this link. It brings you to a site which automatically brings you this little message that asks you if you want to install it. So I will save the file in the same place as I saved the other one. So that would be desktop. Great, so now I have that in desktop. It's all saved. Now you should open up Windows Explorer again along with the desktop. Put them side by side so that you can see both of them at the same time. Go to your C drive or your operating system, depends on what you use, and drag FFmpeg into this. You just have to bring it to the drag bar, whatever you want to call this. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but you bring that so that it transfers into the C drive and not any of your other folders that you have in there. Okay, now you click into this, click onto that, and now that you're on this screen, you take the thing that you installed just before, which is the path installer, and you move it to this. Then you double click on it to open a command prompt, and if it says success below another message or just success, then it is successfully installed, and you're all good with that. So that is how you install FFmpeg, and now I can show you how to use it. Okay, now that you have FFmpeg installed, you can load up Minecraft. Ensure that you're on the version that you have the replay mod installed on. I've already loaded up Minecraft, so I'm just going to make this full screen. And then you'll have these three options that weren't there before. And you're going to click on the replay viewer. Make sure that you actually have a recording set up and some clips that you want to use. So I have this one, which I made my replay mod Skywars 3 video. Solo Skywars 3. I used a bunch of clips from this, so I have all of these. Yeah, I messed up some of these, but I'm just going to load up, say, part 12, and load. Okay, now that you have this, you can just play it to see what it was like. And now you press render camera path. I wouldn't change too much of this, to be honest. You could change the frame rate, but I found that it messes it up sometimes. MP4 default quality, default rendering, that's all pretty much good. Also, I would recommend changing your FOV to a lower FOV. Those are just tips to make your video better so that you have less empty space, like all of the void up at the top or the sky. So now you can just press render, and since you have FFmpeg installed, it will start rendering. And once it renders, you can just choose which folder to put it in, and then you're done. So you have your replay mod set up, and you can do whatever clips you want. You can upload them to YouTube, do whatever you want with them. But yeah, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.